Hello, friends. I'm going live, what I'm calling one of 100. Um, okay, there we go. Hello, friends. I am not sure. I've not been active or live in this group for a long. It is 8:37 on September 20th, 2022, and I'm going live simply to start practicing, getting back to my real world here and what I have built on the internet. I am part of a program that they do this whole like 100 days of live, and I've been thinking about it for a long, long time. And it was simply today that there's never a good time, and I could do all the right things and get really ready and do all of that. Um, and I'm not going to. I'm going to simply show up and announce that this is day one of 100 of me going live. I'm on my old laptop, so I'm seeing the audio and the video quality isn't like I'd like it to be. I'm seeing that I'd like to get ready. I just simply leaped. I'm watching the movie Hunger Games right now, and I had a very, very, very traumatic event happen to me, and I am currently still in a legal conundrum, quite honestly. And I'm trying to get back to my business and trying to get back to you all on top of processing and getting through a divorce. I will say, while I'm so well, I have been hit quite hard in regards to life, and in true neurodiverse fashion, gaslighting, the challenges that I'm up against has been something that I continue to battle, because when we're in an emergency, that's when we kick in and be our best selves, all that kind of stuff. And so I'm simply caring for myself to a degree that is surprising to me. Also, I'd like to make an announcement on my first video because it is the most important thing about me right now. I am autistic. So in the world of on a mission to have the world work for the ADHD brain, if you watch any of my TikToks, I say that. And based on a long series of events that I am not able to share about, I no longer have the expression of ADHD in my life. And I feel most at home being authentic, and autistic is really what I see for myself. And so that's why I'm able to show up, and I really truly believe we'll be able to do 100 days of this because I can show up as myself, fully authentic, in unmasked autism as a female neurodiverse content creator, which I didn't have access to. So I don't have much else to say because I get really emotional processing the weight of what I went through and the reality of coming out as an autistic content creator, because I don't totally understand it yet. I don't totally understand the what is it called, like the autism attacks, or the ways in which, but I don't know how to explain it. Someone explained it to me. I don't fully totally understand what's happening in my body, and I'm trying to understand it to help the people around me, because I have lived masked autistic for 36 years, and now I am unmasked autistic, and I am finding myself to be so at home and so happy and so alive, and my truest expression. And it's very overwhelming. Not only was the ADHD diagnosis overwhelming, the autism one, while I'm choosing to go self-diagnosed, UW honors it, and I have a very public legal thing that I believe will help set precedent for self-diagnosis, because I've been in my body for 36 years and I know what it's like to have ADHD, and I know what it's like to be me right now. And I know how autism makes sense of everything I'm experiencing. And there's a world right now that wants me to be on medication for bipolar disorder. And so I get really emotional because I'm really happy to come back to you all. And I'm really well and really happy, and faced a really tragic event And based on my experience and the doctors I've talked to, I should have died. So the fact that I got out of the experience that I was in and I didn't die has me really wanting to come back to you all. Because this is my home. Which I actually wanted to change the group, the real life, whole life home. Because this is home for me and has been home for me. And I haven't been able to be here because I've been processing so much with the divorce and then now whatever legal battle I have. And as an autistic female, discovering a new world where that's opening up as an autistic woman, which I'm discovering too inside of that. Like, I'm a photographer, and I've been a photographer for 7 years, and like that is like my autistic expression. Like, I'm really, really good at it. I'm really good. And like I get to be quiet and behind a camera. I don't have to talk to anyone. No one talks to me. Like, it's so fun. And so I didn't understand it. That's where I am most myself. And now I'm learning how to be myself in other spaces, even though this space right here is where I've always got to be myself, and that you all love me a ton. And I just haven't known how to show up with what I've been going through. And so I'm going to practice showing up for 100 days, in whatever shape or form that is. I'm not going to have a standard or expectation. I'm just going to simply show up, because right now Facebook is not liking anything I post. It's not going to show much. It's in Facebook's eyes. I kind of let this not, like, I don't want to use words that aren't helpful. This Facebook group kind of died because I wasn't showing up. And based on what I went through, I believe, based on the science and the doctors that I've talked to and the body cam footage of me, I should have died. So I know my stuff works because it's what I've been applying to my life for 2 months to get me out of this. So now I believe myself, which is really hard as a neurodiverse person to actually believe that who you are makes a difference on the planet, and have confidence in yourself. There's a whole thing around confidence I've discovered. And I don't totally have it yet. I'm working on getting there. And I just need to learn how to be normal again after what I went through, and discover how to get back to TikTok. So I've created some content over there. It's not what I actually want to be creating. It's not my most authentic expression. It's the best that I can with the limitations that I have. I've been served a protection order that is keeping me from sharing my story, that I get to go to court on Monday and fight. And so that is heavy for me, as it's facing people who I haven't wanted in my life. So, processing trauma is real. If you're here, you're doing the work, is what I want to say. If you have connected to this group, you are doing amazing. Because I'm really hard to find on the internet, and if you've taken the action of being here, you're doing some really, really amazing things on the planet. So thank you for being here, and I want to support you, and I want to create a world and a community and a place where there are real tools and supports that actually make a difference. And I haven't figured out how to create that yet, and I have no clue what's next. And so I'm just going to simply go live for as long as that makes sense. Partly want to stay under 10 minutes. So I'm going to leave it at this 9-minute mark. So I will keep being interested to come back tomorrow, because that's actually a whole TikTok. My I can do that bar or matter bar. So I'm going to try to do that with no rules or limitations. And day 1 is done. Love you all.